Hey everyone, welcome to this video. I wanted to share some of my experience in learning Python the first couple of weeks as I have been teaching myself. So the first week I had done quite a bit of small projects, and this is really the best way in my opinion is just doing projects. So I made some good progress, and by doing some simple ones like rock, paper, scissors and palindrome checker, and made some progress on a hangman. Then I started to advance more into more complicated ones like tic-tac-toe, and I would get frustrated because they were quite a bit more challenging, and I needed to switch to learn more Python. So early on, I had created this kind of a roadmap here with different areas such as basic things I need to learn, maybe intermediate, advanced. And this was all great, but it really, I had to go find the curriculum for all this. So what I learned was I actually had to teach myself, I was climbing two mountains essentially. One was learning Python, and the other one is creating my curriculum. So I have then since researched some of the online learning systems and tried to find something that was really built in for me that I could follow along, but at the same time not get bored or not be motivated. So I'm sure that most of you have heard of some of these, like Udemy is a popular one, Coursera, Skillshare. A lot of those have the tutorials that you can follow along, but I didn't really find interactive, and that's what I really was looking for, something that would provide some examples and then something that you could apply right away so it would stick and you would stay engaged in the learning. So I found a few that I wanted to share, and I'll just kind of share what those look like, and then let me know your comments if you have any. So the first one was learnpython.org, and this one was built on DataCamp, which I'll get to in a minute. But they had basics here where it kind of looks like they would give you some examples of each, for example, what an object looks like, and then how to access the object. And then at the bottom, they'd have an exercise where you'd have to write some code on what you learned, and then you could test yourself against that. So I really enjoyed this so far. It's pretty simple. It's not going to get too far, so that's where I'd continue on learning some other ones. Another one that I found is Codecademy, and I've heard this one is pretty outdated, so I haven't really looked into it. But yeah, maybe some of you had, and you could share your experience. And then the last one is DataCamp. So this one has some free that I've tried out, and then they also have a paid version for a lot of more additional material. So if I continue to like it, I'll probably use this one, and I'll let you know in another video of some of my experience with that as well. Yeah, so I'd like to hear from you. Let me know of some of the learning tools that you've used. We all have different learning styles, so I'd love to hear what some of your favorite tools are and resources. And then just some lessons learned to recap the video is self-study has pros and cons. The pros is you can go at your own pace. The opposite of that is you have to make sure you stay disciplined and focused because you can easily be unmotivated. So, and then the second part to that is it can be a fun journey because you get to learn what you want. The flip side of that is it can be a lot more difficult to build that material on your own. All right, well, I hope you found this video helpful if you're self-studying. So let me know how your journey is going, or if you've been on the self-taught journey as well. And I'll see you in the next video. So long.